some kind of strange disease I've never seen before that is affecting the choke cherries. They get all swollen and hollow. And there's a lot of them. These are bad choke cherries. All up here. Strange. Please pay as you enter checkout time too. And the park, I walked by the park manager's camper and they wished me a good morning. I didn't say anything, I just kept walking. They didn't push any issues with me. Yeah, I had no intention of coming here. Garmin steered me in the wrong direction. Alright, got some kind of machine to drain the Nemakegon River, I guess. And then next to this historical sign, it's a natural campsite to the Chippewa. Past this way, okay. And then they were hauling logs. Yeah, they got a couple of old signs about no camping here. It's like, if I were to camp in this campground, I would come down here for the day just to get away from the neighbors. Pull out, come down here, and then you get a little bit more peace. I'm thinking, because they are cramped in together there, and some people are just sitting outside their little camp. That doesn't look like any fun to me. People have tried to camp down here away from the crowd, and that's why they have these signs that are pretty old. This one's probably 20 years old. That other sign is probably even older. Okay, so people who are on boats who arrive at this dock area, launch area, are being told that there are bathrooms, public bathrooms, because it's a park. So I'm assuming that I could just, I'm pulling in. All right, let's go find a bathroom. Those park managers should not give me a hard time about using their bathroom like a lot of others want to. Looks like they also provide cabins if you wanted to sleep closer to the highway, and I guess maybe a airport. They got a dock shell. I'm coming over here because I want to look at that bridge. Whoa, bunny rabbit! Get a look at that bridge. This is locked. All windows covered. Doesn't look like there's any life. People are just sleeping in their own units. But these were built a long time ago. These cabins. Gotta put a brick in front of the door. Oh, they got a fan and a fridge. Wow, these are furnished. Does that show? Furnished cabins. All right. Things kind of open. No way anybody's living in here. It doesn't look like anybody would be. There's just no sign of life here. Oh, I saw movement as a leaf. I doubt anybody's in there. Hello? Locked. It just looks like these trailers, yeah, like this one was for being on top of a truck. And it's really doubtful that anybody's here. Okay, locked. Huh, but they are mowing around everything. So there's signs of activity, signs of upkeep. But this trail is accessible, I think, to anybody. The RV, the UTVs, ATVs, goes across the bridge I was curious about. Yeah, that bridge right there with the dog that's guarding the other end. There must be a, yeah, there's a person. Okay.
He's branding.
All right. All right, we've got the bridge here. Looks like an old train bridge. Kind of neat. On the Namakagon, popular campsite. Is that private property? That's kind of cool. I don't know why they call it natural campsites. Does that mean like there's no trees? It's just an open area, like sand? Yeah, like we got sand here. Maybe back in the 1700s they had sand, or 16, even older, there were sand reef. Yeah, there's a few people camped over on that side too. Where sand is deposited, so you can set up, not have to clear any trees out of the way. All right, I'm seeing a lot of private property signs on the shoreline here. Private property. People have come over here to hang out, and somebody who owns it doesn't like that. He's not willing to give it up either. So this little turnout area is, I don't know, I guess he could park on the side and take that trail, but it's not a park. This is all private land. Probably no big deal, but I could really shake this. Both sides too. It's like designed to be flexible. So that was the bridge I crossed. Looks kind of weak for a train bridge. So I've been getting into the habit of mashing an onion in with my potatoes. Before it was only half an onion. Now I'm graduating to a whole onion because it seems like potatoes settle down the burning qualities that come out when chewing onions. Alright, once again I'm still in Trigo, and I think I want to stick around. I mean, I really don't need the shade too much. It's just nice to have. I'm losing the shade in a couple hours right here, but there's already shade developing here. Alright, I'm boiling potatoes for a second time today. I already had them early in the morning, and I'm gonna have them in the afternoon. More potatoes, because I don't want to be snacking too much on oats and honey. And since I haven't visited a grocery store, I haven't gotten eggs or milk. So I've been relying on what I have in the car. And I'm finding that eating more potatoes might help with oats and honey. Eating that, I don't want to eat too much of the oats and honey. That means I'll go through potatoes a lot faster. I already upped my potato purchases from 5-pound bags to 10-pound bags at a time in my car. And now I got, what, like 3 pounds left. I might have to consider more like carrying 20-pound bag or 2 10-pound bags. Can I? How much potato can I eat per day? I know it's a staple, but there's got to be a limit. I got a flat tire somewhere in Spooner. Riding around in Spooner got me a flat tire. Looks like he's got a dog behind him. Yeah, I don't understand why Marketplace is cracking down so hard on people. That screaming might explain something. So the screaming came from a bunch of young girls, maybe 5 or 6 of them, and they got into a bus called Hootie's Holler. Hootie's, I think it's a strip club, coming from it, and they were running from McDonald's. And then there's some debauchery. There is gambling. I think the strippers are outside of the city limits. Then I got these people who are guys skating around his car. They're listening to music. I can hear it from here. A little debauchery. Hayward, Wisconsin. Hayward, Wisconsin. Alright, I'm next to the big muskie. It's fenced and there's trees. You can barely see it. So they've done a good job hiding it. Make this big muskie and then make it hard to see. They want you to see it up close. I'm guessing to pay for it and see it up close, as opposed to see it from a distance. Here I'm walking to a beach. Very clear water. Wow. Very clear. The lily pads and everything. Cattails. Yeah, there's a beach over here that has a gate, but the gate is open. Alright, I crossed that bridge. I'm on this deck, and look what I see. I can use it. I don't buy them, but I'll take them if I find them. I don't know why it's left behind. Looks in good shape to me. Thank you, whoever left it. Looks like somebody also forgot their panties over here. And a plate? What? Oh, plastic. Alright. Alright, it's a nice small beach, and what the heck? Something just slid into the lake. There. Loon? Lady just got done swimming this morning. It must have been chilly. The geese like it. A little bit of goose poop here and there. Not a massive beach. Doesn't look like they have solar charging bench, huh? Doesn't look like they have a gate guard, lifeguard. But they do have a solar power bench. Is it effective? In my experience, it's not. USB, probably both sides. But a weak charge. Usually, the one I was on, I've tested out a couple and they seem to have weak charges. What is going on over here? Some kind of electrical system plugged in. Alright, well, it wraps around right for our camera. There's a line that goes down over here and up. That's all for a light. No feeding ducks, geese, or wildlife. That's quite an old sign. Oh, this beach ain't open. That lady got here too early. No swimming beyond barrels. Clean up after your pets. Alright. There's that weird bird that slid in. Oh, it's gone now. Alright. Alright, the sign says no swimming beyond barrels. But there's no barrels out here. What are they talking about? Alright, this beach may have a gate. It doesn't look like it's used much. They got vines growing. Vines right there. And it's on the gate. It has not been moved in years. Actually, it could be a fast growing vine though. City of Hayward has partnered with John's Motorsports to encourage safe and responsible use with this loaner program. And there may be more jackets in here. Oh yeah, oh my god. That's why this is out here. I got a lot. Seats, ooh, cushioned seats. They're not just for flotation device. They're not just for floating. Okay, now make your move. Now you can move. Where do you want to go? You want to jump up? You want to jump up higher? On that higher cut log? Come on. You want to move, don't you? Maybe if I encourage you with my stick. No? That doesn't faze you? There you go. Alright, so they got electric security. So if I just rattle this fence a little bit, it's going to send the cops running, right? And they also have horsefly security too. Oh yeah, they lock it. Electric security. So if you rattle, alright, yeah, you can't really see the muskie very well. How much do they, I just gotta see how much they charge, I'm curious. This is the free view of this fenced in area. I mean, as a kid, I think I recall going up that. So my parents likely paid. Yeah, and there's somebody sitting in there. What? Did they pay to sit in there? What? No. Oh, they're maybe parked over here? Yeah, so the giant muskie is a part of the freshwater freshwater thing for reserve parking. They don't even have spaces marked. Freshwater fishing. You know they charge money. They don't want to say until you get in there. They don't want to say on the outside. No pets. Yeah, that guy's sitting in there because you think he works there, but he's kind of just sitting. All right. I don't see the price. There's a price for sure. He's watching the sprinklers. Yeah, I saw that maintenance guy checking his phone. Maybe my rattling of the fence gave an alert. It doesn't seem like this is able to pick up any motion or whatever. It just seems like an old fence with the signs. That's it. Doesn't seem like it'd be worth investing in an electric security for the fence. I think they more just have cameras. The Canadian border divides white people so that we can be conquered easier, because we got a lot of potential trade that could happen if it could happen freely, but we're cut off. We're cut off at that border and limited on travel and exchange, so that we can be conquered easily, get picked on, as white people get more picked on in the United States. And my tendency, at least, and I think a lot of other white people's tendency, is to live in cooler climates, not in the hot sun so much. There are some white people who love the hot sun, but a lot of white people are in the northern regions, and there's a border that is right above us, and there's more white people past that border, and we're like, it's like a wall that separates us from each other, preventing trade, preventing interactions, and that divides us and weakens us. All right, for some reason the valve wants to lose air, but at certain positions I turn it sideways and it loses air. But look at that, straight up and down, it holds the air. What's the deal with that? Alright, so I immediately removed the clip from this multi-tool, because I don't usually like them on there anyway, so immediately just gonna dump that. Helps with a little space. Shit. Okay, there we go. I thought you weren't working. Alright, arriving at the library. Oh, alright. Yeah, I should have recorded as I was doing this. I was kind of just poking. It felt so soft on my feet. Look at that. It should not be falling apart on just a little tapping. So I guess I'm just making it clear for people to see, so nobody accidentally steps on it and falls through instead. This is better. They could see it. The rest of the bridge is pretty good. Alright, I took out a little more. It didn't take a lot of tapping. It's just that bad. See, it should be like this. This is how I'm tapping. But you do it right here. And you can see it's extra black. Something affected it in an extra way. Alright, since it's not so obvious to see, walking up to it, somebody could just be looking away. I'm going to put this, try to fit this stick in here somehow. Oh my god, it's going to fall through. Well, it might fall through. It's big enough for it to fall through. Thermally modified barrel, Wi-Fi controlled, $15,000. Some kind of like sauna setup. Wi-Fi controlled. You just sit in here and where's the heat come from? This is a really loose handle. They lock to this. 3 types of saunas. 3 sauna concepts. Wisconsin sauna. I know saunas are a big deal in Minnesota. So I bicycled through here yesterday, and it was extremely busy. I think there wasn't a single space open. No parking 2 a.m. to 6 a.m. There's no limit during the daytime. But for some reason, they get a large crowd. People waiting outside this Angler's Bar and Grill for seating. All the parking spaces taken up. What would draw so many people? Has to be some kind of real popular businesses. The eateries, Main Street Tacos. It's not like this in every city where they could have all the great businesses, places to hang out, but still not get the people. So it might be a little bit more than just what they offer here for places to sit and eat and drink alcohol. They do have a casino. I had never seen it on the map yet. There's supposed to be a casino in Hayward. Chocolates. Because this business district is supposed to support the thing that draws the crowds. The business is like secondary. It's not the I don't believe businesses usually are primary draws for large crowds of people. It's just a place where a secondary place where large crowds of people will gather, I believe.